You know those workouts where you say you're gonna go in and kill it even after you've been away for about I'd say about 2 months. Yeah, this ain't one of those workouts. So this is my first workout after about I believe 2.5 months. I've been in Mexico on vacation. Has been great. For the first 3 months of vacation, I've been going great almost every day at the gym. These last 2.5, man, I've been eating really good, trying out all kinds of different foods. It's not that I didn't want to go, I didn't want to go and I leaned into that. For my first exercise, I started off with hack squats. Honestly, it's probably my favorite workout to do when it comes to legs. I went onto the seated hamstring curl machine. I'm not sure if that's the correct name for this machine. It's a great machine. I like to do very lightweight, I like to do lots of reps. And I like to make sure that each rep is controlled and I'm getting the maximum benefit from it. Just because you're throwing a certain amount of weight around doesn't necessarily mean you're working out properly. So if you're using more of your momentum to bring the weights up to you or to drive them, well, I'm sorry, but it's not working as great as it could be. When I'm doing high reps, I also like to do lots of sets. So I actually did 8 reps, almost to 12 if I feel like I can, but usually I can do the 12, and I'll do that for about 5 sets. And as you can see, I have to hit it with the twinkle toes, happy feet. Most of the time in between sets, I like to do a little dance, a little dancey dance. Now, getting back to the workout, let's see here. I'm going at it really slow, but making sure I have the utmost control of every little bit of movement because I really want to target that hamstring. If I'm using a lot of momentum, I'm not getting the full effect. So that's why I really love that slow and controlled movement. And I like to pause and contract for a good second to 2 seconds if I can't hold it. Make sure that I'm getting that muscle real fatigue and get that, that pump. This as well, I like to do 5 sets of 12 reps, of course, slow and controlled. Hold on to the quad machine, quad press or curl. Not sure what to call that, honestly. This is a great machine for your quads. Again, slow and controlled. I'm trying to get a good contraction at the top and hold it for about a second or two, but man, when it's burning, it's burning. Managed to get a great sets in for hack squats, my quads, hamstrings, and my calves before I went on to upper body. Definitely wobbling after all of these leg workouts is for a great cause for sure. Thick legs, you know what I mean? The ones that I can crush watermelons with. Who's with me on that? A lower part of my body to match the top part of my body, you know what I mean? This work has to pay off. I have to look like a Greek god by the end of all of this training, you know what I mean? But this is years later on. Greatness takes time. Results takes a goal and discipline. Visualize. On for the next machine or exercise is from targeting my calves. Like I said, I started off with very little weight, just 145, and I like to rep that out again, slow and controlled. Once I was done, I still had to walk home. Well, it's not that far. It's a good 20-minute walk, which I love because on the way to the gym, it's a good little cardio workout warm up session, and it really gets me going just because when I leave my house, I'm drinking my amino energy drink. It's taking that little bit of time to get started. So by the time I'm in the gym, I start off with some push-ups just to get the muscle blood flowing, and I'm ready to hit whatever it is for that day, muscle group wise. I was definitely ready for a good leg day on this day, but man, the next 3 days were painful. So once I get done with this set, I believe I did 12, or actually I might have done more. more reps for each set until I up the weight. Increase the weight, I tend to drop down the amount of reps I do per set. The time I still try to hit failure. Yeah, I was definitely feeling it. Great workout for sure. Believe the max that I went was 345s on this machine. So I can push some weight with my calves, that's for sure. Then look at that definition in my calves, though. Yeah, buddy. Definitely had me limping because every step hurt so good. And I don't regret doing this. I love going to the gym, so I know afterwards it's not all the time, it's not always scientifically backed up. If I feel that I'm sore, that means I worked that muscle group hopefully correctly if I was actually targeting that muscle group, right? But it lets me know I did a pretty good job on my workout. Just a little indicator. And honestly, I've grown to love the sore days just because it's just a reminder that I'm doing well for myself, and it's only gonna grow. So I can't be mad at that pain. I can't, even though it sometimes sucks. It definitely makes my day much better. This day, I actually attempted a not quite full body workout. I definitely included bicep and shoulders just to get them in the condition of, hey, we're back in the gym and we're about to get into, in my routine. But I just wanted to quick, not necessary booty check, but it's looking kind of plump. I'm definitely feeling like the hack squat is making a big difference on that. Get all of my muscles kind of warmed up and ready for these next 6 months. I'm about to go extra hard just because these last 2.5 months, like I said, I was kind of being lazy. I would do some push-ups at home here and there. It's nothing like going to a gym for a good hour and a half to two. It's a different feeling. Bicep workout here with the twisting wrist action, making sure I'm fully in control of my movement. Really got my biceps warmed up because right after this, I started with the hammer curls. Oh, I didn't record any of the footage of me doing hammer curls. Also transitioned into regular bicep curls. And that's really what I just did for my biceps. Finishing off biceps, and then I went into shoulders. So here I am doing some shoulder presses with some dumbbells. Like I said, lightweight, going a little bit up too much at the height of this shoulder press. I shouldn't be I'm taking off some tension with me going up that high. Whole point of keeping tension is you keep the muscle fatigue, gives a high probability of hitting muscle failure. That is what actually builds the muscle. Thank you for joining me on my first day back at the gym. Let me know what your first day at the gym was like. Leave a comment, like, share for more fitness content.